We have often heard it said that life is not easy. Things break. Friends let us down. People disappoint us. We may even lose our energy to the point of becoming sick. Things go wrong, and very often at the most inconvenient moment in time. In the New Testament letter of James, the writer makes an unusual statement to Christians who are facing hard times. He writes, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance." That's James 1:2. We may well say that there has to be a better way to develop perseverance. When we face a trial, most of us lose our joy. We complain, we grumble, and more often than not, deep within, become quite miserable. We ask the question, why is this happening? When will it end? James says, however, that believers are to have a different perspective. Those who follow Christ must look at all that happens, knowing that we're not on our own. Indeed, we are never alone. We have the presence of God's Holy Spirit with us. When we strike turmoil, or when struggles arrive on our doorstep, and they do, James says that we should live through this trial or this test with joy, because we know that it has a purpose in our life. We trust God, therefore there is a reason for it. A verse from my list of favourites is Romans 8:28, which says, "All things work together for good to those who love God and are fitting into his plans." James reminds us that God will bring good out of whatever happens. Perhaps another way of saying that is that our circumstances should never control how we respond to whatever it is that we may be facing. Notice the wording that James uses. He doesn't say if we have trials. He says when we have trials, as though he expects it. As life happens, we do experience a range of trials and tough circumstances that test our faith. The world in which we live is broken. It is a fallen world. Yet in spite of that, James reminds us that we consider these things as joy, because we know that God can bring good out of what is bad. There have even been times when we have brought struggles upon ourselves by the things we have done. Yes, it's true. We remain under pressure, realising that something is being squeezed into our soul, as someone put it. Perseverance. And perseverance is the gateway, the doorway to developing character. The reality is that our faith is not in our circumstances, but in God. In James 1:12 we read, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trials." Don't waste your trials. Keep your joy, because our ultimate fulfillment comes from knowing who God is. That is worth thinking about. Have a wonderful week, and may God richly bless you.